Euro truck will return today, unsurprisingly. Before we get started, I'd just like to say things have got a bit shit again in Australia. We've got more lockdowns, they've been prolonged. South Australia is going into some kind of not quite lockdown where we're just trying to stop people moving about as much until we work out what's going on. So anyone in Australia that actually watches this, we care. Take it sleazy. Stay safe. Don't lick people. And with that, let's cut across to wonderful, wonderful gaminess. Here we go. Right. Turn you down for a bit, game. Now, for those that like pedal cam, you can see I'm wearing socks on socks. I've got my studio socks, my cheap Kmart yoga / pole / dance socks that have like rubbery grip on the bottom over top of my nice thick socks. The strap there is nice and comfortable feet with nice warmth without having to wear big thick slippers that clunk against each other, but also still having grip. So we'll see how that goes. Now let's talk about what's changed. So I went to start this stream a bit earlier and needed to do a download for an update, and so we've done that. And I see that there is now something called quick travel. We'll get to that in a moment. But also convoys has finally appeared in ETS2. So before I can do that, I'll have to turn off mods, and I think I need to actually have friends that play this game. So I need to find someone to play this with. But that'll allow, that's like the multiplayer official thing. So I'll read up on what the requirements for that are, and we'll have a crack at that at some point over the weekend, I reckon. I did do a bit of driving last night. I just didn't feel like streaming it. Didn't make a video of it. So let's just have a look at our world map. You'll notice that because of the changes and the update, I'm now up in Aberdeen. I've been moved to a safe place. V-safe, home base. The annoying. So last time you saw, we finished in Cordova. So I did a delivery from Cordova to Porto. I detoured through Huelva and Olhau and Sines and Evora and Setúbal, and then just hauled us up to Porto. So I knocked off another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, I think, that I hadn't been to before. I think I'd already been to Garda, so I don't think I'd stop there. I think after Setúbal it was just straight up hauling ass. I've repaired the truck so it's at 0 damage, and we've got about 45k in the bank. But I now have to get back to A Coruna. So I can drive down to Plymouth and catch a ferry. I can do that, and that'll cost money anyway. Or watch this. Let's try this feature. I want to quick travel to A Coruna. Yes, I want to do that. That'll cost us some money. That's okay. Petra's been out driving, doing them good things for us, making us money. We went back into the red a couple of times in the driving last night, just as we were filling up on petrol and occasionally getting a ticket for something. Anyway, okay, here we are. We are now in Coruna. Yes. So I feel like before we do anything else, let's go and knock Navia off, and then we'll try and get a job. Actually, what if you're trying to do both? Where's my trailer? Have I not got... I want my fucking trailer. Fuck's sake. Bring it to me. Yes. Relocate. I'd like to move it to here. That ain't happening. I'd like to use it. No. Fuck. Okay. So trailer is going to be staying where it is. I guess. Balls. So that limits us to external contracts, which means that we're taking whatever. I mean, it actually opens things up a bit, right? Because now I can do things like the heavy things. Do I really want to go where's Malaga down the south again? How about screw it? We're just going to drive to Navia. Goal number 1, and we'll see what happens from there. All right. Oh my goodness. It really hoses this on, fellas and fellets. Fellets is a bad name. If you're not going to be fellas, chicks is not always appreciated, nor is shillers. We're going the wrong way now. We need a bit more volume. What else can we go with? Ladies. Ladies is generally appreciated, really, isn't it? Is this a new garage? How much is this? No, how much is it? No, but how much is this garage? I definitely cannot, and I'm not going into debt to pay. I mean, I could go into debt and pay for it. I won't though. I was just thinking, because if I did that, then I could get a trailer immediately. Send it back. It's okay. We should be able to really crack on in this wonderful trailer-free environment. So yeah, it's a bit of a shitter about the whole Corona thing again. So Sydney's like in this prolonged lockdown already, or New South Wales, but focused on Sydney. And now it's spread to Melbourne going into a 5-day lockdown, just to see if they've actually got track of everyone that has the Rona. And South Australia are not in a lockdown, we're just making more mask wearing mandatory again, and businesses are meant to go to 50% capacity. So I might work from home, who knows? Again, what are we doing? We're going straight? I'm going straight. That looks like I have to go straight. It's the magic yellow arrows of doom. So, yeah, who knows? We'll see what happens. What am I doing? Going straight. Then I need to hit right. Yeah, see, look, without the trailer, you can really hit the heady heights of speed. You can actually use all the gears in meaningful ways. These are the things you don't get taught about in school, you know. They don't go, hey, if you want to drive a rig, you can drive it. Oh, let's not. Let's come back here. You can drive a rig at rapid paces if you don't have a trailer. Those are the things they should tell you in high school, right? Or primary school. Like, hey, you look like a person who might try and drive a rig in the future, even if just in a video game. Did you know the trailer is a huge limitation on your top speed? Probably need to find a place to have a quick snooze in game. And some petrol. Both are probably useful. I mean, we're going to get done huge if we get unspeeding now, right? Like federal prison will seem like a daydream compared to the fines we're going to cop, I feel. I want to see how fast we can go. 120. Still going. This is only going to end badly. But fuck it, let's try it. I mean, Petro and her trailer should still be in Luxembourg, right? Oof. 20, straight up 24% damage. Wow. Right, okay. We're flying along. There we go. There's the first engine malfunction from our newfound damage. Alright, so we're also going to have to repair the truck, and it's not going to be a cheap one. Oofed. But we got experience to see that just for free roaming. That's another thing that's like not really well explained about this, is there's like achievements and experience up for grabs when you free roam. So free roaming, good thing to do. Get that free boost. Launch yourself up the learning ladder. Especially early on, right? It's probably really worth doing. But early on you don't. Early on could you? Well, early on you're doing contracts for other people using their trucks. So unless you've got some kind of cheat for getting money. You okay? You okay? See how fast this is going by though? With the warp speed that we're setting. All we have to do at the other end is pay a steep price to repair the truck. No, we're not doing that. It's very tempting though. We'll do this though, for sure. Oh, no we won't. Savage cut. It's the brutal chop. That's not just like closing the door gently or slamming it. That's a Fox smash door. Me and Mazzaspin and Kevin Magnuson team up and Fox smash on you, buddy. Fox smash! Love the Fox smash door. I love that Gunter was all over it as well. 100% UK Mag was involved. Filthy balls. As always. Least sporting drive. There you go, there's another 50 XP. Well worth it if you're not gonna crash. Take off the trailer and just free roam sons and daughters and generals. What, like, I guess it's another, what's the correct genderless child noun slash adjective-y thing? Is it like, is it just child? You're not, we're not all someone's daughter, we're not all someone's son. Some of us are someone's just child or children, I guess. These are the kinds of questions you only get on a channel like this. So here's another one. If Jack the Ripper was also Jack the Stripper, what would that be like? In terms of like, would it change the level of showmanship involved, or the techniques used in dispatching people? Would it just be like, yo, I'm Jack the Stripper, Stab. Slash. Kill. Or would it just be like, you're just kind of chilling, next minute there's a pair of underpants on your face, and next minute after that there's like bladed weapons in you. It's like, get some death in you. I'm just gonna send it there, that's okay. Don't mind us. 100% legal maneuvers. I'm gonna come up here. No, we don't need your directions. Chillax. And we're gonna just cut here. Yeah, that's fine. Pull in here. Hit that engine. Down to first gear. Get some sweet snooze. Come across here. Take the 100% normal line for parking for when you get gas. Just point your rig, point your cav as closely to straight into the Bowser as you can. Right, now got a full tank. It's not unleaded though, it's a full tank of diesel. Got a full tank of dieseline. Got a full tank of unleaded. Hey baby, where you headed? How is I going the wrong way? It's going 100% the right way. Madness. Whatever. Right, nearly there. Nearly at Navia. There we go, we've discovered Navia. Discovered it. Yes, we've got an engine malfunction. Fantastic. But more importantly, as we go past cops, one of the few times we're not speeding. Hey, this is scenic. Hey, that's scenic. Did you see that scenicness? Let's now get a contract. Yes, sir. Hey! Right. I can deliver stuff to... Yeah, let's do that because we haven't been to there. 14 hours, that's probably good time to do that. Doing office paper, right. To Algeciras. Oof, imagine doing that with my track record. There would just be glass all over the road. Look at this lovely hairpin corner. 100% on the right side of the road. Yes, our trailer is waiting for us. Lovely. Now there was ambos lining up down here somewhere. Let's not injure them. Yeah, we know. Speed's not a factor in any collisions that I have, alright? I mean, look, clearly because any velocity above zero, sure, but it's not like it's the thing that caused the crash. And there have been 0 fatalities recorded from all of these in-game crashes. So I think we're all okay. Right, there's the trailer we need to pick up, and I love doing this because you don't get to do it when it's you're just driving around in your own trailer. You get to do this. You have the fun times of backing up and hitching up to another trailer, another person's wagon. Why don't you get on up there and hitch it yourself? I don't know if it's showing up on camera. She's just out of camera. We have got a buddy passenger, as it were. We're a little bit off centre there. It's okay. There we go. That's pretty good. Ease it in. not it. No. That looks pretty good to me. Yes? There we go. Oh, apparently I have to get really close. I was probably fine before. Right. Away we go with another person's trailer. Heck. Yeah, so we've got a little feline passenger in our car, a stowaway. She's behaving herself. And as long as she's behaving, she's welcome to stay. Alright, paper. From Navia to Algeciras. Not Aljazeera, Algeciras. That thing, Algeciras. Yep, 100%, that's what it was. We have enough petrol, enough dieseline. We will need to stop for sleep. It's a long drive. We do intend to go pretty much as direct as we can. Not sure if we're going past anywhere we haven't stopped. We can just check that now. Ooh, Salamanca. Right, so we'll try and get Salamanca while we're at it. Right, if we're going near the Manc, we will 100% stop there. We also need to stop for repairs at some point. Yeah. Look, there's nothing wrong with the way that this truck is being driven. See that? That is 100% the line that they want you to take. No one was yelling don't cut, no one was saying keep out. No one was saying Armco barrier, caution, over splash or anything like that. It was just straight up yeeted. As I understood the direction from my navigator, it was yeet. That was the instruction. And that's what we did. Like if this had a real true free roam in it, like an almost sandbox mode, I would 100% go driving on some of the train tracks. I reckon it'd be great fun. I feel like that's what this game needs as a mod, is just take away some of the barriers and such like. Right. Here we go. We've gone alright. We're only speeding a little bit. It's not the popo. Keep up the driving. There we go. Look at that. Lovely work. Just like something out of Smokey and the Bandit. Oh, there we go, engine malfunctions. You got those. Yes, Viaducto di Canero. I think that's basically saying you're on a highway called Canero Highway. Whether it's that it's for the Canero region or it goes to Canero, I have no idea. I'm pretty sure it's Canero, not Canyonero, but we can try and hope that it was Canyonero. See how much slower we're going with a trailer added? We would be blazing along at over 90 kilometers an hour by now. Or just in this gear alone, the amount of time we've been in it. Easily be up past 100 by now. if we were just hammering it, no trailer. That's what they don't tell you. They're not like, hey, if you drop that trailer caper, just drive the cab, you are gonna smash land speed records. Like if you had just a package you could just fit in your rest area, like, you know, that's really all we wanted out of that whole shipment, you'd be able to deliver that in no time. And you also, like, I think there's some kind of speed limiting and retarding or something that happens once you've got a trailer on. We just do this, no problemo, easy game. Through here, Fox smash door on that guy. Yeah, that's okay. Coppers are back there. Coppers are dealing with that crash thing, pulling someone over for a ticket, whatever it was. They don't mind me Fox smashing door on people. Now I know a lot of people, alright, would probably be driving along and having like all the little like shelf stuff like dash dollies and all of that kind of caper. I don't really go in for that. I don't think I would go in for it if I was actually driving a rig. Like I find that would just annoy me after a while, more than having like a bare dash. I think I'd rather have the bare dash. That's just me, maybe. Maybe I'm just a weird unit. And all the other dangly jingly things I think would just be like get in the way and annoy me. So we're not having that. If I find Petra's done it, we'll be having words. No, I'm here to Fox smash door on your car. Zero collisions had. There we go. Oh yes, not even a slow down exit ramp. Best kind of exit ramp. Not really even an exit ramp then, is it? Oh, it's now slowed down a little bit. Calumnies. Person in front didn't slow down. Well, we need to keep up with everyone around us. It's look, if everyone was going the same speed and able to go the same speed and just like had the super sticky tires, that would be the best way to avoid accidents. This is going to be accidents. Accidents. What are we doing? Someone help. I don't even know which one's going faster. Oh, now we're getting Fox smashed by cars. You guys are chumps. Absolute chumps. With a trailer slowing me down, I can't just get right back on the tail of them. So I'm just going to have to hold on. So we slowly turbo diesel our way up. Speed up through the gears. Oh, engine, no. Not now. There we go. It's cost us a bit though. Oh. Now this Hyundai Velostery looking thing is in front of us. Now I can upshift. Take a tight line here. Mini Cooper says, hey, he's not actually in the lane, let's take it. Preserved a bit more pace, or preserve the gap, like getting in there shallow entries, tight lines. You see all that space we've lost because we had to slow down for those numpties in the tunnel. Very annoying. Much explicit language. I'm not sure I'm in the right lane now. In fact, I'm pretty sure I'm in the wrong lane. It's hard to say. A new viewpoint. Well, considering I've used one of them so far, that was a scenic car park. I feel like I should actually come back and use some of the nice ones at some point. Starting an illustrious career as a virtual semi-trailer photographer of significance? What happening here? F. I'm going to get held up in a tunnel by the same numpties, but now with cars in front of me. This is just the worst. These people are the worst. The worst. Oh, engine. Right. It's nice when you start straight back up. At the very least. Right, we're taking this. Oh, come on. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, you. Absolute. Ignoramus is a word that I associate with these people. These people. Oh, excellent. Let's slow all the way down because tops. See if I can be really cheeky. Just like squeeze in. Can I do it? Can I yacht myself in there? I can't. You muppet. Can you not see my wonderful attempts at edging in? You guys are tripping, straight up. Oh, it's the worst kind of toll gate. And now we're caught. Go, friend. I can see you slowly edging forwards. This is not the strategies at all. How stuck are we? We're coming through, we're coming through. This is okay. I can handle this. Slow paced nature of exploration activities. We got it. Just about clear. The next thing is to not just year all the way forwards. So what did we learn from that? People are rude. They won't respect my cutting. And my cutting was not the strat. Also, I still have damage. That's how much damage. So it's still only on the cap. So that's not too bad. Oh, that's not an enjoyable experience though. There we go. Petra hopefully will deliver some stuff soon. That looks like some nice bales of very white hay. Is hay meant to be that white? Or have they like wrapped it in plastic or something to stop things damaging it? I mean, wouldn't it make it sweat though, and that's like a bad thing? Henley coppers. Coppers are like, why is that moron giving us the horn? Don't want to talk to you. Just be on your way. Where are we? Oh, F. So much further to go. Right. Nowhere near the mank. The mank is a goal, yes. We will achieve the mank. And we will then continue on to Algeciras, I think it was. 100% not Al Jazeera. That's not it. I mean, it could be related because at one point Spain and Portugal were part of the Sultanate, like hundreds and hundreds of years ago. Is it meant to be the same name / meaning? Heck. Where's the send here? There's the send. This is it. This is absolutely a send down the breakdown lane pass. And then Fox Smash. That was good. That went perfectly safely.
And then exit right.
A yes. We know any of the manx still? No. So once we go past Valladolid, then we're on the lookout for turn-offs to the mank. So keeping right. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. / ma'am. You're a man. Oh, man, you.
Go straight up.
Okay, thanks. See, that's the useful
Keep right.
strat way of communicating. It'll be right and exit right. They race me so hard. Race me so hard, folks. Oh, look, I know it's not meant to be a race, but they still do it. Okay, cool. I was worried that was an engine malfunction. Now we all left it. Where are they? Are they just doing a U-turn? I'm confused. Björk. Oh, excellent. Is this related to the singer? Is this like the super quiet truck? Don't hit me, thank you. Fox Smash. You know. Oh, don't do that. Don't need to. It's just topping out. It's just the refusal to put in any more effort than it needs to. It looks like we're about halfway towards nap time. So another 4 hours of in-game driving before nap time. That's okay. That'll get us a fair way along. That should get us to maybe the Mank. Go, didn't lose too much. I will not stop at this service as we will continue. I'm aware that there's like a walk and things like that. I'm not sure how you use it. Like there's controls in the control thing that says, oh, you know, walking and stuff. How do I get out of the cab? No idea. And what do I do? Do you go and like solicit hookers or something? Like, can you actually go into the food venues or like pistol whip people or something? Like if I get out, where am I walking to? The coast. The coast cruise. Right, so this will be Valladolid.
And then exit right.
So we're heading the right way to get to Salamanca.
Right.
Excellent. We just need to actually go into Salamanca
Turn right.
in exactly the right way to get the location. Because so far it ain't happening. Henlo Coppers. Like I don't think Australia really has a specific slang term for police. We have pigs, but we're not alone in that. We have coppers, we have the fuzz, we have the heat, we have the rozzers. Maybe we do, and it's just buried somewhere in my mind that I can't drag it out at the moment. Sure, like if anyone was watching, they would be able to tell me. So for those that are watching, and that have only just joined us, we are delivering paper, I think just copy paper or printer paper, from Navia to Algeciras. 100% not the same spelling as the Muslim media services. Our truck, as always, is a Scania Streamline, which I think is based off an S series. I could be wrong. And that's most of what's going on. If you want to know what we did before we were on this, we did take our little trip from a Coruna to Navia. We did that without our trailer. We're not using our trailer because there's been an update, so it's the update that gives us convoy mode, which we need to go off and learn about at some point. So we got reset to home base in Aberdeen, which is not so great, and our trailer got left behind as well when we did a quick travel to a Coruna. So we are hauling another person's trailer. Heck, where we at? Don't hit things. But while we were hauling us to Navia at the warp speeds, we're nearly there. Right. So what I need to do, pretty much we'll go through this loopy bit, and after the loopy bit, come up to some stuff, and I want to head left. And there's a repair there. This is fantastic. Everything's coming up us. So while we're hauling us, we gave the Barry R the slightest of kiss. Like Barry got the mildest of kisses, and at 130 odd kilometers an hour, and that got us the instant 24% damage to the cab, which amazingly did not hurt the trailer at all. Did not hurt. Well, we didn't have a trailer, of course. So it was just the cab. And so some of our wonderful money, 144, that means Petra's done a delivery. Petra is a virtual person. Petra uses pronouns that I'm not aware of. But Petra also does deliveries for us. Heck. We are not. Here's the new route we're going to find. It's called illegal turning and driving backwards on an exit ramp. A huge risk to ourselves and other road users. But this is how they do it. Like, people talk about, the Wild West and cowboys, but this is what it was really about. It was really about, you will. It was really about people having to deal with things like this. This is how America was formed as a nation, even though this is in Europe, and 100%. But this is the timeline. Right, excellent. There we go, see? Nailed it. No illegal driving was involved in that. 100% legality. No points. No points on the license. No penalty points. No chance of sitting out races. Away we go. No one has to worry. We don't have to worry about whether we have to call up Stoffel or anyone else. It's all okay. Oh, yep. And that sounds like that's the washing machine finished with a load. Dryer is still going, so there's nothing to deal with at the moment. Now where am I? Where are we on the map? Now we've gone through that. So that was the loopy bit. And so now we're coming up to this other bit and we need to exit here. However that's done. Right. So I'm exiting here and then I'm going to cut across. I'm going to come across. No, this is alright. Don't worry about it. This is all okay, sat-nav person. We have a strategy. We're going to execute that strategy. Thank you, Rock Eater. Eat my rocks. Rock Eater. Yep, let's do that. It's going to be Salamanca. Come on, Salamanca. Oh, plus we've got a... Oh, this has got everything that we need. Got a repair place.
And then exit right.
But I don't want it.
Right.
No. Well, actually, maybe I do. I'll come up here and then I'll go out here. Yes.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
This is okay so far. What are you doing?
Keep left and then continue.
Make choices. Just hustled him. See how he hustled that car around.
Find a new route.
Right, so pull in, get the rest, get the repairs, motor onto victory, easy game. So we're pulling in here.
Get ready to turn right.
Where's the entrance? Here it is. Is this a man or what is this? What kind of dealership have we found? Know that feeling when you go on the wrong pedal? I just had that. Oof. Oof. Excellent. Let's get our repairs done. The lesson to this is, if you're going to speed, don't crash. That's the only lesson. Alright, now where are we in terms of positioning? Okay. Here we go, this is alright. You got this. No, going to open the door. You know what happens if the door's not open? Me and Kevin will pay you a visit. Hey, go karting. Do you reckon they'll let me take the rig on the track? They should, hey. Should be no problems with that. Anyway, continuing. Got about half an hour until our destination. And we don't need to make any more stops. And we've crossed Salamanca off. So we've crossed off Salamanca and Navia today. We will... Yeah, okay. We'll cross off Algeciras. Yes, sir. / ma'am. This is not a problem. So that'll be another 3. And that'll leave us with 16 Iberian destinations to go to get to our achievement. Whoop, whoop. We're nearly there. It's 49. I thought there was far less than that, but there you go, 49. I feel like if we're going to go achievement hunting, thank you, Van. Very cool. There's like Corsica and the other island near there that we should go to because they're like 6 and 3 or something like that. Sorry, excuse me, very small numbers. France was less numbers to get another achievement. Oh yes. Yes. This is not a concern. That's not on. This is okay. We'll catch them in no time. A mere 7 hours to go. And 41 minutes of virtual time. Less than half an hour of real time. Going brilliantly. Going brilliantly. And all the way, we're just keeping that trucking mentality. Send it when you can. Keep your pace up. Hold your lines. I'm pretty sure that's like the trucker's code. There you go, the police. Popo. Popo's another one we have. Again, not like an Australian one. Gorillas, I'm aware is a term that gets used. I don't know if that gets used elsewhere. I feel we have got another one. And for some reason it makes me think of the word durry, which is cigarettes. So it's not durries, but something similar. I'm gonna have to go and Google this. Let's see what's happening. Go. Fair moves only. And Fox Smash. Actually, a little Fox Smash, that was just a nice, polite lane change. Here comes the police. Another set of police. They are everywhere today. They are all over us, waiting for me to speed in a place where they can catch me. But no more engine malfunctions for a little while because our engine's fixed, so all we have to do, drive semi-cautiously, and life will be easy. And we'll stop wasting 25 grand every time we have a bit of a collision. Oh, there's a message thing there now. What's that do? That's 12, 11, 10, 9. Chat is not available. You're not available, chat. You're emotionally withdrawn. It's That's what the game's telling me. Do we need to have couples counselling so that we can work out what we can improve? Is that what we need to do, chat? Group counselling. Group counselling is even weirder. So yeah, if you're watching along, hello. We are 8 hours-ish in virtual time into delivering paper from Navia to Algeciras. Had some excitement. Stopped at Salamanca. Finally got that destination. We've repaired our truck, which needed some repairs again after a small kiss with the barrier at 130 kilometres an hour when we did not have a trailer, and that caused us 24% damage to the cab. That's been repaired. We are now just moseying along. If you are enjoying yourself, you think this stream is kind of worth watching, likes are welcome from either hand. Don't discriminate. We're not handist. There's that subscribe thing you can do, but for whatever reason, I'm told you should press the bell notification, the bell button, so you can get notified when there are new streams, because otherwise you're at the mercy of the algorithm. I don't pretend to understand the algorithm. I don't pretend to really care too much about it. But it's there, and we need to understand that if we don't want to be at the whims of the algorithm and we want to watch more of this channel, we should probably do that notify thing. There's checkerboard there. Now I don't think that's like a grid, like a start finish line. I think that's probably like an inspection area. There were cones there, and we have demonstrated that in recent updates, things like cones and bollards and street signs seem to be movable objects now. Previously, I'm pretty sure they were all rigid. So I'm now thinking you could probably get on there and like get a sweet photo of your rig and some checkerboard painted tarmac. I mean, it's like red and white, so it's more like cheesecloth. But the good thing about cheesecloth, right, is if you have cheesecloth and a minimal number of possessions you want to take with you and a forked stick, you take the ends of you put the possessions in the middle of the cheesecloth, you take the ends and you tie them in a knot around over the top of your forked stick, carry on your forked stick, and you can go wherever. You can ride the rails, you can just like mosey from town to town, and I'm pretty sure that legally you are 100% safe from anyone doing anything to you if you've got cheesecloth possession sack over a forked stick. Don't try it at home. Try it out on the road. Actually, don't do that either. It's probably a really dumb idea. Probably zero protections. You're probably going to get abused, especially if you actually like are not homeless. It's probably the worst time to try it. Children don't do these things. So here's another thing to talk about. Is the song Leader of the Pack? What's the deal with the Leader of the Pack in that song? Because here's two things, right? Turns out that he's just sad. So maybe he's just got a depressed... Well, here's a few things actually. He might just be depressed. It is like back in the 50s, I think, maybe early 60s. And being gay at that point was not really accepted. Possibly that's contributing to his sadness. But here's my other theory. She made him at a candy store. Now we all know, and this is like 100% like the mythology, that kitty fiddlers carry lollies in their pockets. Now, maybe that's what's going on there. Maybe that's what that's about. Feel free to at me. Right, anyway, with that aside done, looks like we've got a right turn coming up. Yes, right turn, Clyde. That's what we're doing. This turn is towards Seville and Badajoz. Badajoz? That thing. That's where we're going. That general direction. Just gonna open the wheel a bit so we can cruise out here. Oh really? We hit that poor fellow? Damage to the trailer? Not our trailer. Apart from the $400 it cost me, 0% cares. Imagine that though, you're just going along, you've just come off the exit, you're going straight, next minute there's a truck come behind you and just whack the back of your car. I think it would have done more than just...
And then exit right.
Yep, at the pace I was doing, more than just a little bit of damage. I think it would have at least turned you a bit.
Exit right.
Yes ma'am. I'm gonna have to ease off the throttle here. That's pretty good. That's a reasonable speed match for once. Should have changed up earlier. Would have had a pace advantage. It's okay. We're doing well. We'll catch him. We'll catch that wonderful truck there. We've got what it takes. Especially if I actually change up at the right time. Look at this. Slow down because police. We will not. We will just fart and go past. That fart was a turbo boost. It's another strat they don't tell you. Actually works in game. The game knows. The game's very smart. I mean, it's a simulator. It knows these things. It's like, at this point, it's probably going to drop one and add like a couple of kilometers per hour instantly to pace. So, you know, you've got to emulate that. Understands how the sim trucker mind thinks. And the sim trucker biome. Fox smash on that car there. Go. Smashing away. Really can just get a real good pace going up. It's a lot of like kind of bleak scenery here, must say. Kind of looking forward to once we've finished the Iberian Peninsula in terms of things. Now there was a community thing related to it, and I think that's coming to an end if it's not already finished. So I don't know if we actually completed parts of that. Who knows? But that's happened. So. Oh, that sounds like the dryer is finishing. Excellent. So by the time that we get past this car, we won't get past this car, we oughtn't to. By the time we're finished, we'll be able to take care of laundry. Wonderful fun laundry chores. See, this is what being adulting is like. Overlap all your work and play. Is that just the services? There's not like a location, just the services, right? So yeah, once we've done the Iberian achievement, I don't know that I'd really come back unless it was, you know, part of a really rewarding long delivery. I think that's what we will do. We might finish this off, then do like course circuit and stuff. Wow. find a nice long delivery. I'm comfortable that person's not changing lane. It's happening. Look how long this tunnel is. Very tasty. And here comes a shorter one. Excellent. Tunnel enthusiasts love it. Find that you really do become a tunnel enthusiast if you're an air horn enthusiast in this game. I also find that, you know, lane splitting seems perfectly acceptable. You just do it. And that the indicator becomes like totally optional. All things that you shouldn't carry over into your normal daily driving life. I feel like this rim is that fraction too small for comfortable like trucking. I feel like I've got you can just about have like when you're just out on the open road. I think this is probably okay, just like having your hands up. It's not even 10 to 2 is like here, right? So this is like 11 to 1. But if you want to do, you can just reach the gears. But this is the comfortable kind of control spot for gears, like is down here. Pretty much at 9 and 3. Righto. Because it's got shift paddles, indicators, a little bit down for the horns. Wipers are over here for me. Lights are up here, like headlights, high beams. See that? There was nothing wrong with any of that lane usage. It's all okay. So I think the next thing we'll need to be as well, need to set up the shifters. Oh, excellent. See that? So it's going to have to be like nice gentle shifts, not just whacks. Because the shockwave just travels all the way through the rig. Well, now what? What have I done there? And pause. Yes, F1. It's also lovely wet stormy weather outside at the moment, so there's some nice whoosh of wind there. Just coming out. I mean, in terms of lanes. We'll just ease off for a moment. I'm not sure what's going on with this lane here in the middle. Oh, excellent. There we go, see? Speeding fines. Big speeding fine. That's why it eased off, but didn't ease off enough. There's another one. They're all over me. They're still there. Smash on you. So there we go, that was like €1,500 in a matter of minutes, in-game minutes. It's the police fox smashing me. We go up to 10th, never go up to 10th. Unless you don't have a trailer, probably do. When is the speed limit going back to 90? There we go. Now I can do this kind of pace without getting fined. La Bria and let's call something. Sure. sure. These are kind of oleandry looking things. They look kind of a bit too green to be in that arid looking soil. Algeciras or whatever it is, we are coming. We're on the road to you. We have like 6 minutes to go. Clutch pedal to nowhere. So like if I disabled the mouse as a look around device, which we could do, I could just use that and just whack, just yank the gears. That might be the strat. We have to work out how to set them up first. Alright, for the enthusiasts that have just joined us, the stream is nearly done, I guess, because the delivery is nearly done. We've been delivering paper, Zoom printing, I think it was printing like copy paper, from Navia, up in the north of Spain, to Algeciras, I think it was, down the south of Spain. Pretty uneventful drive in terms of that portion. We did have a collision with a barrier at 130 kilometers an hour when we didn't have a trailer attached. We repaired that damage, so all is good now. And we, short while ago, lost a bit of cash, about €1,500 in speeding fines. Here we go. Algeciras, I think that is correct. Assuming I'm pronouncing that correctly, that's what it looked like in terms of the spelling. We're going with it. So apparently we've been on this road before, right? I can see all this road highlighted use. That's not too bad. We are closing in on the goal. We've got sub 4 minutes until we arrive at our destination. And then after that it'll just be a bit of trailer manoeuvring. That'll earn us $20,000, which will take us €20,000. I think it was 27,000, something like that, 20,000, 29,000, which will take us to being just that little bit ahead of where we started off before the crash, the barrier kiss. There you go. I haven't seen a Petra delivery recently, but I know she's out there. And I know that she's leveled up. She's now at like level, she started off at like a 0.8. She's now 1.7. She got another long distance button. So she might take a bit longer between deliveries, but she'll be earning more money with each delivery. That was predictable. That's what happens when you fox smash on people too hard. That's the second time we've had a collision. We also got a wrong way driving, which seemed inexplicable because at the time we were on the right side of the correct side of the road, I feel, compared to other times when we weren't. There we go. Petra's just done delivery and earned us $4,000. Good job, Petra. Making us that monies. There were Polis back there. Yes. There we go, Algeciras. Excellent. So we've achieved a key part of this trip, which was a discovery of a place. This has never been seen by humans before. All these cars are not actually, there's no actual people behind them. It's just like an indigenous creature. Indigenous fauna, and we're just now discovering it. We're the first humans to be here. It's unclear how our passenger is moving. Unclear how there's a place to deliver to. Oh, you love it. I don't like this. This is scary. This is very scary. That's not so scary. That's okay. Kind of recovered that. Yeah, it's unclear how there's a shipping company, you know, as this is the first discovery of this uninhabited land, populated purely by vehicular life forms. Basically, it's like we're driving into a world where cars, the movies, are a thing. That's how life works here. I've never actually seen the movies Cars, but that's okay. I am not a boomer, no. I mean, technically, but sometimes, yes, my knowledge is boomeresque. My knowledge of cars is boomeresque. There we go. Let's go with that. Oh, we're speeding again. Oh, we're in an urban area and we're speeding too much. Yee! The big fine. See that? That was $2.5 grand. Woof. Some people like take that shit so serious. I'm remembering that for when we come back out. No speeding. It's pointless to be speeding apart from that it's fun. That's a very nice looking tugboat thing. Barge. I like the detail on it a lot. I don't think we can get down there for a closer look. If we can though, I will try it. So you'd have to be able to get around these barriers. I'm just keeping an eye out on these barriers to see if there's a gap you can get through. Because if you can, then you can go back down and visit the tugboat. I don't think you can. Yes, exactly. Thank you, passenger. I understand that you were here and that you don't want to be here for much longer. Yes, we'll keep right. Yes. Imagine, right, you're almost finished and then your passenger wakes up. I don't think you can get back down there and visit the tugboat closer. It's really sad. Because it was a very nice looking tugboat. Yes. Well, that's the first one and this is the second one. Well, that's what we're doing, yes. I feel like I'm about to get a very up close passenger visit. Yes, this is not going to be a simple one, I feel. Maybe it will. I'm going to try something. Call me crazy. Heck, my feet are about to get attacked, I feel. If my feet die, please call the police. Now. Oh, excellent. It's worked. My mad science plan. It was working. And then I overcorrected. That's about it. That's done it, I feel. Almost perfect. No other way. That is it, for sure. That's good enough. They'll accept that. There we go. Easy game. 100% delivery. Did the pickup manually. We did the drop off manually. See that? We got 50 experience for doing that free roaming twice. So we got 100 experience for that, and then we just got like 1500 experience for that. There you go. Halfway through level 22. We now have nearly 50 grand. So takes about 300 grand for a truck and a trailer. So we, you know, like a sixth of the way there. Let's see what Petra's up to before we call it a night. Oh, she's up to 2.5. Petra, go. So I'm told that the strat is to invest in long distance and then things like fragile and ADR. Well, high value, fragile, and high value is next, and then fragile and ADR. And the eco driving and just in time. Eco driving is the least important, and just in time delivery is the second least important. So she's earning a bit more coin, but now up to 3 grand a day. Excellent. This guy, he gets paid a bit more. Crazy. He gets more than double Petra, but earns a few grand more a day. Earns about twice per profit for the company. I mean, he does own the place, right? So that's probably fair. Based out of Aberdeen. Has driven a fair bit. Makes €8.5 per kilometre compared to Petra's 5.4. She's currently idle, apparently. Concerning. So there we go. That's that. Trailers. Well, yes. What do you mean? Current truck is NA. What? Oh, that's right. You don't decide. You can't force them to take it. They'll just take it when they're using it. Truck manager. I have less horsepower. That seems wrong, doesn't it? Petra's got the beefy horsepower and we don't. That seems like something we need to rectify. So we'll deal with that in the future. It's okay. Let's have a look. What kind of things are going? And where do we need to go to? Yeah, that's fine. Let's go to our world map. Let's see what we haven't ticked off. So we've got a big swag through there and Almaraz. So that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 through there. Balin we keep going past. Almaraz we've clearly gone past once. So there's 7 through here. And then we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think that's pretty much it. So realistically, we want to try and get to Almeria and then work our way up towards Salamanca. It's probably the strat, right? For the next drive, whether I do that as a stream or not. So that'll be the strat is Almeria and then work our way back through here. And then from there, head up and do these three, Burgos, Bilbao and Pamplona, and then come through Zaragoza, down through here, and come back up to here. Finish up in this area. Then we like catch a ferry from Barcelona, and end up in one of these, on one of these islands here. We end up in a Bonifacio, come up, finish that off. Or we could actually end up in Bonifacio and come straight down to here, hit those two up and then come back up, and that'll be so that would finish off Spain, the Iberia achievement. That's an achievement, that's an achievement. So that'll be 3 achievements in short order. And then from there, look at this. World becomes our oyster. Try and like get some real distances going. Try and get some real big ones. Have we been to Monaco? That's a good question. Monaco's like down here somewhere, right? It should show up on the map. Why would it not show up on the map? That doesn't make sense. Okay. Well, we can then investigate other places. I mean, we could stop in at Lemons. They don't actually have the track there from memory. I'm just trying to think where else is around. So there's a few places we can go and visit. Start knocking off more and more achievements, but also just building up a big bank. Anyway, I think that's probably a good place to leave it for the evening. I think we can say that's an achievement done, or not an achievement in game, but a good piece of driving done. Hopefully you've enjoyed that. If you have, thumbs up. If you haven't, thumbs down. For those that did enjoy it, please consider hitting the subscribe button. And if you're going to hit subscribe, the notification, the bell icon is really useful for you, because that'll make sure you get notified when there are streams happening or new content comes up. Whichever way it goes, comments are welcome. They are really, really helpful. And in the meantime, stay safe, avoid the Rona, and we'll see you next time.